There's nothing like a hot, warm peach cobbler with extra crust. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make a double crusted peach cobbler that you can make for yourself and be proud to serve to your guests. Let's get started. Welcome to Sugar Rush Diaries. Thanks for clicking our video. It allows me to share recipes with you that are loved by my family and friends. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button today. And if you like the contents of this upcoming video, go ahead and hit that like button, leave me a comment. I just want to thank you in advance. For this recipe, you'll need just a few simple ingredients. Some of them you probably already have in your kitchen cabinet. You'll need 2 large cans of sliced peaches. They're 29 ounces each. You'll need 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of white sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. You'll need 2 lemons for lemon juice, 1 stick of unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and 2 boxes of your favorite pie crust. As we start our peach cobbler filling, we have separated our 2 cans of sliced peaches. 1 can, we're going to leave all the juice. The second can we have drained and we have cut the sliced peaches into smaller chunks. This is going to help add a little texture to our peach cobbler filling. We have also measured out 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of white sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. Now it's time to combine our ingredients. Using a large saucepan on your stovetop over medium heat, let's combine everything together so far and bring to a light to medium boil. First in, we're going to add our peaches that we have sliced, along with our can of sliced peaches that have all the juice. To that, we're going to add our 1/2 cup of brown sugar, our 1/2 cup of white sugar, along with a teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/2 stick of unsalted butter. Now let's give this a stir and bring it up to a medium boil. As our butter begins to melt, we want to make sure we bring this up to a light to medium boil for about 30 minutes. This is going to allow our cobbler to have some soft pieces of peaches inside and not hard pieces. Now we want to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We now want to add the juice of 1 lemon. The lemon juice is really going to help complement the flavor of the peaches. The lemons we chose had a lot of juice, so we only used 1 for this particular recipe. We are now going to make a cornstarch slurry to go into our peach cobbler mixture. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of cornstarch along with 2 tablespoons of the juice that we drained earlier from our can of peaches and mix them together and put them into our pot. This slurry is going to help thicken our mixture. It's been about 30 minutes. The juices inside of our peach cobbler mixture has now thickened up, as well as the peaches have also softened. Now it's time to go ahead and prepare our crust. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Today, I'm going to be using a 13x9 baking dish. You can butter the sides and bottom of your pan or use your favorite cooking spray, and then lay down your first layer of crust. Make sure your bottom and sides are completely covered with no tears. Now that I have the bottom crust completely covering my pan, I'm going to place this into an oven for about 8 to 9 minutes. We have taken our bottom crust out of the oven. It's been about 9 minutes. Keep in mind that this is a very important step if you don't want your bottom crust to be too doughy once your overall peach cobbler is done. Now it's time to go ahead and add our peach cobbler filling. Now that we have all of our filling in, it's time to go ahead and add our top layer of crust. In addition to our top layer of crust, I'm going to add a few of the dough pieces that we had left over, the scraps, and we're going to add those in throughout the cobbler. These dough pieces were also baked off for about 9 minutes, allowing them to crust up just a little bit. Now we want to go ahead and sink these inside of our cobbler. You want them to be all the way inside the juices. Now let's proceed with our upper crust. Now that the crust is completely covering the top of the cobbler, I add just a few slits to allow steam out during the baking process. Now I want to baste the complete top of my crust with melted, unsalted butter. Now that I have basted my upper crust with melted butter, I want to go ahead and add some additional sugar and cinnamon to the top and place it into my preheated 350-degree oven for about 35 to 40 minutes or until golden brown. And there you go, guys, fresh out the oven. A beautiful golden brown, double crusted peach cobbler. You have crust at the top, crust at the bottom, even crust in the middle. You'll have crust in every bite. The only thing left to do now is to let this cool just a few minutes and serve up a plate. With this double crusted peach cobbler, you know you have to pair it with a scoop of your favorite vanilla ice cream. Don't forget to share some with your family and friends. And please, if you like our video, hit the thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time on Sugar Rush Diaries.